Hey folks, Bill here, Cap JLP, playing a little crew. Had a update yesterday. They updated a few things. One of the things that I'm glad they did was changing how the McLaren drives. It drives a lot better now. Previously, it was a pig. It just did not drive well. It wasn't powerful enough, and it seems like they fixed that. So I've started driving my McLaren circuit car again. I've got this one up to 1288, and I'm still looking for a couple more parts. And one of the things I like to do that is grinding jumps to get parts. Well, I think something they did has changed the way the smart loot works. So this is one of the places I do this. I got several 1299 cars. I've did every single one of them. Once I'm ready to grind jumps, this is where I come and grind jumps at. And I'm in New York, right here, jump skill 24. It's a level 10. It's really easy. You can see right there, flashing. Tried to move down there and can't. We're splashing smart loot, so this should be a smart loot. Since I'm going to get platinum, it should roll for a part. I have won, I think, every single sticker, every single color for the paint, and so I do tend to get a lot of money instead of parts. But previously, you know, you'd do 10 or 15 jumps and you'd get 2 or 3 parts. Now it seems like I'm doing 100 jumps to get to 1 or 2 parts. So anyway, I wanted to just show you if this is still doing it. Now I just shut the game down and fired it all back up. So we're going to see if it's doing it still. But it was doing it last night. Me and 2 crew members was in a crew and we were jumping, and all 3 of us were like, what the heck is up with the smart loot? So let's do this little jump. Got the platinum. There's the roll. Money. Okay. No big deal. That happens. Number 2 jump. Oh, scraped the roof a little too fast. Hard on the paint. Roll. Money. Okay, no big deal. It happens. Ease off the gas a little so we don't scratch the paint. And there's the platinum. And the roll. And money. Okay, starting to get annoyed. Jump number 4. Here's the roll. Money. Jump number 5. And the roll. Money. Number 6. I thought, well, maybe it's just they've changed something with the lower levels, don't you? So I went out west and did some 40 jumps and skills, and it's the same deal. Just getting money every time. Every now and then they throw you a bone, it rolls for a part. And so far, I've ended up getting gold parts instead of platinum, which that happened previously, but. Oh, I got a part. Hot dang. Okay, problem solved, right? Well, no. Not really. I'll take that part because apparently that's what I need. So here we go again. Jump number 1 after winning a part. Money. 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 Everybody says money. Oh, apart. So maybe it's working better than it was last night. But previously, the days before, you were winning something all the time. But so maybe it's every 6 or 7 jumps you're gonna get a part. Money. Ow. Painful. Money. Money. I just keep hitting X to restart because it pulls you right back over here. Saves time. It's all about getting this car to $12.99 so you can PvP, because it doesn't really do any good to go PvP unless you got a max car, because you end up getting your butt beat. So this is definitely working better than it was last night. So maybe it was just kind of weird last night. That's got a acceleration bonus. I don't remember what part I have on there right now. The grip bonus. I'll go with a little more acceleration, huh? So that's the grind and the jumps. I mean, that's been the best way that I've been able to find to get your cars up. When I first purchase a car, I usually buy the 40 level kit for it. Whatever kit, you know, on perf or street or dirt or whatever. Buy that, kind of gives you a little bit head start. And then I travel around on the West Coast doing runs out there, skill runs out there, and getting gold every time. So I shoot for gold, so I'll stop short of platinum to get all the higher level parts like 44s, 41s, 43s, and gets me up close to 900-ish, and then I'll start grinding the jumps or speed skills, stuff that I like to do. I do not like slaloms. I don't like to follow the lines. I don't like the scrambles. So you can see there's a lot of skills that I don't do. You can see out west that there's some that I have gold wreaths on and I don't want to get platinum on because it kind of points me where I usually do it. But just to show you how much they've changed this McLaren, I'm going to do a story mission here. Circuit breakers. You guys know this if you're up this high. And I had a horrible time trying to beat this race, especially Troy. with my McLaren previous to this update. And it was 12 something, and I'm racing this track, and he's beating me. And I ended up getting the GTR 34 Skyline circuit car, and was able to win the course with that because it drove so much better and was relatively easy after that. So Troy's mouthing off there, and apparently the fastest freaking Dodge ever made, and this McLaren just couldn't do it previously, and now if I don't screw this up, just watch how much better this drives now. I mean, I'm not hitting the nitrous there, and I'm kicking their tails. And usually I was hammering on the nitrous just to get out front right there.
Looking good.
And it would not do that right there, the little drift. I know your circuit car is not supposed to, I guess, but that's what I like to do. And you can see the white smoke there coming off. It's got tons of horsepower. A little bit of nitrous there, get out in front, because I know this chicane up here slows me down big time. I'm just not good at taking this. Usually see the 300 and I slam on the brakes. Maybe I should have slammed on a little harder, a little earlier. Oh well, I made it through it. Try to do better next lap. Uh-oh, uh-oh. A little loose there. It's just way better than it was before. Thank you so much for fixing that. Now you can see I only used nitrous there once, and this thing is just smoking them. I know it's a lot higher level car, and it really should, but I'm telling you, before this patch, this car at this level, well, with 2 less parts that we got a few minutes ago, I was in the back. Maybe 3rd or 4th, and now it's like they're not even in my rearview mirror anymore.
Enjoy!
I'll use a little bit now just for fun. Oops, messed that up.
Final stretch.
So it drives so much better. So if you had a McLaren previously and you were like us, the guys in our crew were like, hey, anybody want to buy a McLaren for about $10? It was awful. It was awful. And now it drives much better. I almost want to say I prefer this over the GTR now, but I really like that Skyline, but I think this thing is faster. They also tweaked, well, several cars. I mean, you can look at the patch notes for the December patch. One of the cars, though, was the 67 Shelby GT500. And it drove awful in street spec, and it's still not the greatest, but the perf spec they supposedly edited, and does drive a lot better. Let me grab that thing. That's perf spec. That's my street spec. Let me go to perf. Got too many cars. Perf spec 67 GT 500. Now I have a 67 Mustang. Looks just like that without the big motor sticking out the hood, but it's black with white stripes. And I don't know, it drives better than the street version of that. But anyway, it's an old car. But the perf does do a lot better than it did previously. That's a car. As you can see, it comes around curves a lot better. I really wish they'd work on that engine sound, because it does not sound like that. Mine doesn't sound like that. It sounds like a Volkswagen V8 or something. I don't know what the, most of the engine sounds are really good on this game, but this one just, it doesn't. I don't know, I don't like it. Like the Corvette and stuff, they got that, it sounds awesome. Camaro sounds good, the Impala sounds good. The Impala drives like a big boat, but it is a big boat. But it does drive much better. So you look at the patch notes, guys, because they tweaked a lot of cars, and I just noticed right off that the McLaren was on the list, so I had to try it, and then this was on the list, and then I tried it, and I do agree that they did make these drive better. I mean, it just didn't drive like that previously to try to do that, and of course I messed that turn up a little bit. I do need better tires though, apparently, but I mean, this is $12.99. Maybe I need to add a little grip now. Okay, so check out the patch notes, check out the vehicle changes for the driving abilities. There are several. I still think they've messed with the loot rolls a little, but maybe it's in my mind. But I mean, I've got several $12.99 cars, and it didn't take this many jumps to get parts previously. I don't think it was every 6 or 7 you got a part. It was every 3 or 4 jumps you were getting parts. Maybe that's all in my head, but you can see $12.99, $12.99, $12.99, $12.99, $12.99, $12.99. So I got a bunch of $12.99 cars. Did this a lot. I'm still going. Yes, I have an Aberath 500 perf $12.99. I don't know why. A lot. Okay, so there's my McLaren I was just driving. I need to work on that one some. Need to work on that one some. Work on that one some. So I mean, I've got several $12.99s, and now I'm like, man, that's gonna be a lot of grinding to get those things to $12.99 and get the parts you want. But at any rate, this is a great game. If you're looking for a racing game, I absolutely love it. I like it better than Horizon 2. I have not played Forza 6, but I think that's just a totally different caliber game. That's a simulation versus a game. I love the way this one drives. It drives really good. It's pretty predictable. I'm not the best driver in the world, but I'm having a lot of fun playing with my friends. I do wish one thing they would do, so if they're just so happen to watching this video, is make the crew size bigger. I've got more than 4 friends, and we get online, and then we're like, there's 6 of us, and we're like, we're gonna split into 2 groups, and we can't do stuff together. Or even worse, you get 5 people on, there's 1 guy sticking out there, so what do you do? So it would be nice if you get that up to about 6 or 8. And I think it's a great game. I bought it on sale back Black Friday. It was really cheap, and I got about 8 of my friends to buy it, I think. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please rate, subscribe. Let me know down there if you think the loot, smart loot roles have changed, because it sure seems like that to me. And thanks for watching. Please rate, subscribe. We'll see you next time.